Every single year, the United States and British governments quietly declassify thousands of old, forgotten investigation files. To the untrained eye, most of these documents are just boring, dusty paperwork. But buried deep within the secure vaults of the Library of Congress and the FBI, there lies a darker collection. These are photographic pieces of evidence that simply make no sense. Images captured by responding police officers, snapshots found hidden in the personal belongings of victims, or negatives locked away for decades because they reveal things that defy explanation. Today we are opening these forbidden archives to examine 3 real, unsolved crime scene photographs that the world was never supposed to see. Watch closely, because the details in these images might just haunt you. Number 1. The footsteps in the snow. The year was 1922. In a remote, isolated rural farmhouse, a dark event took place that would become one of the most brutal, unsolved mysteries in European history. But for investigators, the most chilling part of the file wasn't the crime scene itself. It was a single, eerie photograph taken by the first responding officers outside the property. Exactly 6 days before the tragedy occurred, the owner of the house noticed something strange. In the pristine, deep winter snow, there was a fresh trail of footprints. They led directly from the edge of a thick, dark forest straight to the back door of his home. But here is the detail that baffled the police. There were absolutely no footprints leading back into the woods. Whoever or whatever walked out of those trees, entered the house and never left. Police photographed these tracks in absolute confusion. To this day, looking at this vintage image, modern investigators still cannot explain what was waiting inside that house. Number 2. The Watcher in the Woods. In the summer of 1954, a young couple living in a quiet, rural county in England took a simple, innocent snapshot of their young child playing in the backyard. At the time, the garden felt completely peaceful. The photo looked perfectly normal to the parents until weeks later, when the father developed the film inside a darkroom. As the image slowly appeared on the paper, a cold chill filled the room. In the far left corner of the frame, standing perfectly still behind the thick, tangled bushes, was the clear silhouette of a tall man. He was wearing a heavy, vintage trench coat and staring directly into the camera lens. The family swore under oath to local authorities that the property was completely locked and no one else was there. When police later investigated strange, related disappearances in the same area, this exact photograph became a permanent, disturbing anomaly. The man in the trench coat was never identified, and his face remains lost to history. Number 3. The Mystery of Room 1046. In January of 1935, a well-dressed man checked into a popular hotel in Kansas City. He used a completely fake name, paid in cash, and made a highly unusual request. He demanded a room on a high floor with absolutely no windows, and he kept the interior lights completely turned off. After a series of bizarre, unexplained noises heard by neighboring guests, hotel staff finally forced their way inside the room. The man was gone, but the room was not empty. The only physical piece of evidence left behind on the property was a single, developed photograph. It was tucked neatly under the heavy mattress. The image showed a mysterious, unsmiling young woman, and on the back, a handwritten note simply read, "Don't look for me." The police published this photograph in major newspapers across both the United States and the United Kingdom, hoping for a breakthrough. But no one ever stepped forward. She remains a ghost in the system. These strange photographs remain locked away in public and private archives to this day. They serve as a silent, cold reminder that some secrets are buried too deep, and some mysteries are never meant to be solved by human hands. As you look at these faded images, which one do you find the most unsettling? Let us know your theories in the comments section below. If you want to uncover more declassified history and hidden files, make sure to like this video and subscribe to the channel. We will see you next time when we open the next confidential file.